Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel! For today's video, we're going to talk about Labor Mobility Agreement or how you can apply for an ECE certification in Canada from province to province. First, let's define what is Labor Mobility Agreement. So Labor Mobility Agreement is when a person who is a certified worker in regulated occupations can work anywhere in Canada without further training, testing, or assessment. Not all provinces in Canada are included in the Labor Mobility Agreement. So probably your question now is, what are the list of provinces that are part of the Labor Mobility Agreement? There are 9 provinces that are included in the Labor Mobility Agreement. These provinces are Alberta, British Columbia, Manitoba, Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, Ontario, Prince Edward Island, Saskatchewan, and the last one is Yukon Territory. So these are the 9 provinces in Canada that are part of the Labor Mobility Agreement, meaning that if you have ECE certification in Alberta, you can transfer it to ECE certification in British Columbia. For my case, I applied for my ECE certification from Saskatchewan and then I transferred it to British Columbia. If you're asking, like, how can I transfer my ECE certification from British Columbia to Quebec, they are not part of the Labor Mobility Agreement, so I think you cannot transfer it. So what you should do is to ask those provinces like how to apply for ECE certification in their own province. For example, I have my ECE certification in Saskatchewan and British Columbia. If I am going to Quebec, I am going to ask them what is their process. Since they are not part of the Labor Mobility Agreement, I should ask them their process on how to apply for ECE certification. Do I need to apply again in their own province, or can I use my ECE certification from Saskatchewan or British Columbia? Another question which you might have about applying for transfer of ECE certification from province to province is, what are the requirements needed? So the requirements needed are very easy. Of course, you should have your original certification from a province wherein you had your ECE certification. So that's one. As for my case, I applied in Saskatchewan. So if I want to transfer it to British Columbia, then I must have my certificate, my ECE certificate from Saskatchewan. The second and the last thing that you need is, of course, you need to have the email or contact information of the organization or institution where you will be applying for transfer of your ECE certification. As for my case, and you know that already, I transferred my ECE certification from Saskatchewan to British Columbia. So to transfer that, I need to submit all the requirements to ECE registry at gov.bc.ca. There are 2 ways how you can apply remotely. First is through email. So how are you going to apply through email? As I told you, you need to have the email address or the contact information. So first is you compose your message like to, for example, in British Columbia, you will be applying in that province to to ECE registry at gov.bc.ca. The next line is, of course, you have the subject. So just right there, applying for ECE certification or whatever subject you want to write in there. And then, of course, the third one is your message. Just introduce yourselves. First say good day, greetings, blah, blah, blah. Introduce yourself and what is it that you want. Like, I would like to transfer my ECE certification from like what province. And then, of course, you are going to attach your ECE certification from the province where you applied. And then, yeah, that's it. You're going to wait for 1 month before you will receive your ECE certificate. Another way how you can apply remotely is through the website or the online portal. So Alberta has their own website when you apply for your ECE certification. All you need to do is to register and follow what is being asked. That's all for today, guys. Thank you for listening and watching my video. If you have questions about this video, please comment it down below. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please do subscribe. Thank you and see you in my next video.